Big quality, little camera.
Discover Mirrorless recommends the Lumix G5 hybrid camera.
Lumix G5.
Hey, what up everyone? This is G for smallcamerabigpicture.com and discovermirrorless.com. Today I want to talk to you about something that is pretty simple to do, it's fun, but it's very important, and that is customizing your camera for hybrid photography. You're like, okay, cool, G, that sounds awesome, but what the heck does that mean? Well, in this episode, I'm going to talk about customizing your body for hybrid photography. And the next one, I'll talk to you about digging in and customizing your camera settings. Customizing your camera for hybrid photography means that when you're out, you're doing some street shooting, commercial shooting, weddings, whatever. It means you're going to bounce back and forth between still, video, video, still, video, video, still, whatever. You're going back and forth. You're having a good time, and it's seamless and it's fun. And whether you have the camera up to your face where you can't see the controls, or you're using like a fold-out touchscreen, you can see everything. And whether you're seeing it like with your digits or you're seeing it with the peepers there, and you're making photos and it's fun, and you're able to shoot quick, shoot well, and have fun. That is what it's about. Okay, if you want to learn how to do this stuff, you got to go to discovermirrorless.com. You got to go to smallcamerabigpicture.com. Find out when I'm out shooting. Hit me up. Say, gee, let's go do a photo walk. And if I'm out shooting, you come join me. I'm going to show you how to rock it out the easy way. No joke. It is not that hard. You just have to kind of retrain your brain to get away from the old school way of thinking and into the new school, which is a lot of fun. Let me tell you. Look at the shots. The proof's in the pudding. So let's take a closer look at this little rad camera here. Let's see what I did to customize the body for hybrid photography. Let's check it out. Here it is. And I got to say, like, look how small this thing is. I mean, these cameras are small. This looks like a DSLR. Now, yeah, okay, I got man hands, but I'm not like, I don't have like beast hands. So I gotta really tell you, man, this is a small camera, but this thing, they're all so good. I just want to really quickly show what I got here. So I got a little pancake zoom lens, stabilized, optimized for HD and stills. Thing's got a built-in flash when I need it. I don't use it too often, but I got it. It's got a pretty rad little built-in mic. And it's got a fold-out screen, which I use all the time. I am a screen person. And it's got an EVF, which is one of the best EVFs on the market. No one talks about it. I'm not sure why, but the G5 really has one of the best EVFs on the market. It is superior to my OMD, and I do like my OMD a lot, but this is a better EVF, hands down. Okay, so let's get back on track here. I just really get off track easy because I just have so much fun with these little cameras. Okay, so let me show you what I did to get this camera ready for shooting hybrid photography. One of the things I did is I added this little hot shoe thing. Now that is really just cosmetic. I'm probably going to find a different one of these down the road, but it's really just cosmetic. But it's cool. It looks cool, right? But really, what I want to show you first are these two buttons here. These are called soft releases. Okay, you can buy a 2-pack for like $10. This is by Garez. I'll put some links underneath the video to find some on eBay, but I got these from Korea. That's usually where they come from. It's about 30 days is what they quote for you to get them, but I usually get them in about a few weeks here, but I'm on the East Coast, Miami. But man, what a difference these soft releases make. I have the black one for the shutter release for the stills, and I got this one here for the video. The reason why I added one for the video, and you don't see people really doing this, but I added this for the video because the video button's a little flat. So when I got my hands and I'm looking through the viewfinder, I need to look at that. I can go back and forth without missing a beat. I don't have to like fish around and be like, oh, am I hitting the video button or am I hitting the eye auto button, which is what I use when I want to hand this camera to somebody and have them take awesome pictures without having a clue about photography. The eye auto is the ticket to happy times with other people when they're taking your pictures. So anyways, again, check it out. video, still, video, boom, 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 back and forth, whether my eye's on the EVF or my eyes on the screen here, my digits are right there. Really handy, okay? Here is something else I did. Now, just in case I didn't mention it, I'm going to mention it again. I think it's like $10 for 2 of these, something like that. Super cheap. Totally worth it. Just make sure you have your buttons clean when you attach these, okay? You don't want to be putting adhesive on an oil that's built up on the camera from your fingers. So use some sort of, don't use Windex, but use like an optical cleaner and clean that. Not a cloth fluid. You want to get in there and dissolve that oil. Let's go to the back. Let's check this out here. So here's what I did. Okay, so here you're like, well, I can't tell what's going on there. Well, I kind of covered everything up. This is those little feet you get for your furniture and your not your appliances, but like if you want to attach little rubber feet to the bottom of anything at home. But you can get these at a hardware store. But what I did is, this is the actual size, this one here, okay? You just got to take your camera, you go to Home Depot or whatever hardware stores in your hood, and you get one of these here, and there you go, great. You get one of these discs, they're adhesive, real easy, and they're soft foam, so it's very comfortable. Your fingers are not flopping around, slipping around. And to get the center part, because we got a button here, and then you got a 4-way controller, okay? Which on a lot of cameras you can customize what they do, but you don't really need to see what's going on here, because if your eyes here or your eyes on the screen, you're not really, you don't really want to be fumbling around. So you use the camera enough, you know that up is ISO or white balance or whatever it is for your particular camera. Again, little soft foam patty feet adhesive thingies. That is, by the way, the very technical term for these. But what I do is I get really simple. I get a grip of these, maybe like 4, 8, whatever. I always get extra because I know I'm gonna like foul up a few. So I take a hole puncher. I punch out the center of the disc, right? And that's how I get these little buttons right here. And the reason why these are on, because underneath it's a very shallow, slippery piece of stainless steel for a button. And it looks cool, but it's not necessarily functional for how I use it. If I want to work quick, I need to be able to feel what's going on here without having to look. So I attached them here, punched out the center, okay. And in order to kind of separate the centerpiece from the disc that I made by punching out the center, I took like a pencil and I kind of just pushed it in that hole of the foam, and I worked it in there. And that's really it, man. So now when I'm out, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Real easy. Everything's in place. I can tell this is like where I rest my thumb right there. Okay, that's like my thumb's home base. I want to change any settings right here. Push in exposure compensation, whatever. I got my custom buttons here. I'm going to go over in a future video on how to customize your camera settings to work with all these cool little buttons and stuff. But you're taking a comfortable camera and you are taking it to the next level, and you're going to be shooting some hybrid photos, and you want to go quick, and you want to go fast, and you want to have fun, okay, and you want it to be easy. And by doing this, you're there, man, you're there. Oh, and by the way, see that? That's P, and P's for professional. And in the future video, I'm going to tell you why the old joke has now become true, that a professional can use a camera in P mode, and you're going to get good pictures. No joke, man. I don't do all my shots like that, but I do a lot of them in the P mode. Okay. So if you haven't shot with one of these hybrid cameras, you just got to do it. Anyways, I'm going to stop raving about it and whatnot, because I'm going to go out and shoot something actually. So peace.
Big quality little camera.
Discover Mirrorless recommends the Lumix G5 hybrid camera.
Lumix G5.